everyone, and welcome back to my channel. And if this is your first time here, then hi, my name is Lauren, and on my channel we mostly talk about anything luxury, but we also discuss lifestyle and beauty. So if you're interested in any of these topics, please consider subscribing to my channel, and we'll get started with the video. So in today's video, I'm going to be presenting you a list of the best summer shoes that you can buy for summer 2025. I have tried to select 5 different pairs of shoes from different designers, different types of shoes as well. There will be flats, sandals, sneakers, and more. So if you're curious to see what my choices are, then please keep on watching. So really quickly before we start this video, I wanted to let you know that my first choice, which is going to be the Dior ballet flats, are actually not my shoes, but rather they are shoes that have been very kindly gifted to me by a fake factory. I've collaborated with them in the past on real versus fake videos and have always been very pleased with the quality of their items. Here, once again, these look just like the real things. Those are shoes that I have actually tried on in the Dior store myself, and they look 100% similar. I cannot see a single difference. So if you are interested in getting this particular pair of ballet flats, or really anything else from the fake factory, they have other shoes as well. Obviously, they have handbags, they have accessories, they have jewelry. So if you are interested in getting anything from the fake factory, then I will go ahead and leave all of the relevant information in the description box of the video down below for you, along with a coupon code. So like I said before, my first pair of shoes is going to be from Dior. These are the Dior ballet flats. They're in black and they retail for $990 plus tax, or much less if you get them from the fake factory. What I really like about these is that they are super duper comfortable. I honestly cannot deal with a ballet flat that's not comfortable. I feel like I'm at the point in my designer journey where I really think about my purchases ahead of time, and I think about whether or not I'm going to be able to wear them. And for shoes, I simply refuse to be uncomfortable. If these are shoes that I cannot walk, let's say, at least 5 kilometers with, then I'm simply not interested. And these are really comfortable. I can walk for quite a long period of time with them. They feel really nice. I love the look of them also. I think that black is, you know, a classic. You cannot go wrong with that. But it's not just plain and classic black. What I like is that it comes with the little pearl detail, with the little CD. It's very cute, it's very discreet, but it's definitely there, and I feel like it adds a little something to an otherwise slightly plain pair of ballet flats. What I also like is that they are not from Chanel. I tend to love Chanel flats so much that if I listened to myself, I would have one in every single color combination possible. But it's kind of always the same thing, and what I like about them is that they're very different. They kind of break away from, you know, the trend that I've been following, and they kind of are a little different without being too different. They also come in different colors. I've seen they come in navy blue, and then I remember seeing kind of like a pale nude or something like that in the store. And yeah, I mean, they're really good. I feel like you need a pair of classic ballet flats for summer, and I didn't want to recommend the Chanel ones. I wanted to find something a little bit different. So these are really perfect for summer, and I feel like they're easy to style with absolutely anything. Next up, it's going to be shoes that I do not currently have in my collection, so I will be including pictures either here or here. My second option would be a pair of Loropiana Summer Charm sandals. They retail for $920 plus tax, and they come in a variety of colors. The color that I have my eye on is kind of like a pale pink. I'll be including a picture so that you see the color that I'm talking about. I forgot the actual exact reference. But I have been eyeing those for now months. I love the look of them. They have been very, very popular, and I bet that they will be the it shoe of summer 2025. Don't get me wrong, I love the Loropiana loafers. I feel like you can also never have too many of these. They're very easy to style, but they're not necessarily the perfect shoe for summer, especially for me in the summertime. I tend to get really warm and then my feet start to sweat a little bit. So I wouldn't necessarily be wearing closed shoes in the summertime. So that's why I feel like these sandals are really perfect. They let your feet breathe. They are very comfortable. I did try them on in the store and I feel like they are very comfortable, which once again is kind of like, you know, a need for me. I could see myself wearing them for, let's say, at least 5 kilometers, maybe 10. They feel comfortable enough for that, but they also give a little bit of support to my feet, and I don't necessarily feel like I will be losing them every time that I walk. That's something that's also really impractical, so not the case for them. I feel like once again they're different than the Hermès orange sandals. Obviously the Hermès orange sandals are super classic. They're like the classic model of sandals, but I wanted to find something a little bit different, something, you know, not Hermès. So I feel like these are perfect. They go well with everything. You could wear them with pants, you could wear them with a skirt, a dress, absolutely everything will pair nicely with them. They look very elegant, very quiet luxury, and I love them. Next on my list, we have the Miu Miu Crochet Bicolor Ballet Flats, and they retail for $1,290 plus tax. So we're obviously in a different price range than we were before. These are expensive. So I wouldn't necessarily say that I would get them because of the price. I feel like for me, what's stopping me from getting them right now is the price. It is a lot for ballet flats. We're literally over the prices of Chanel at this point, and so that's where I'm like, not so much, but I really love the look of them. I think that what I like most about these shoes is that they're bicolor. I love the dual tone. I feel like it looks so good. It's very hard to go wrong with that. They seem to be comfortable. I haven't tried them on in the store, but I would say that they seem comfortable. Miu Miu has been a brand that has been on trend lately, super duper on trend. Their bags are sold out. It's very hard to get. Their sweaters, I remember this past winter, their jackets, their coats were also sold out. So it's really been something that has been very like up and going, and that has been very present for the past couple of months. So this is why I would recommend them. Now truthfully, I wouldn't necessarily consider getting them myself, simply because I don't think that it is worth it, and I don't think that it is actually a good investment. I think it's going to be a great it shoe for summer 2025. So if you feel like you have the means to spend without necessarily telling yourself that you'll be wearing them for the next 5 years, then perfect. For me, I expect a little bit more out of, let's say, $1,300. I would like to keep on wearing my flats for at least the next 5 years. So this is why I'm not getting them. But other than that, I think that they'll be perfect for summer 2025. You'll be the it girl with the Miu Miu ballet flats. Next on my list, we have a pair of sneakers. These are going to be the Celine Allen Canvas sneakers, and they retail for $750 plus tax, which I was actually quite surprised. I felt like it was a fairly reasonable price for a pair of sneakers. So that was a pleasant surprise. Other than that, I feel like they look super cute. I like that they're elegant. They're not heavy. They're not masculine. They're very slim. They seem to be thin and kind of narrow, which looks good. They're white or a beige, which is the perfect tones for summer. No matter how much I like black, don't get me wrong, I wouldn't necessarily consider wearing black or dark sneakers during the summer. So I feel like having a pair of either white or light colored sneakers is perfect for summertime. These look really nice. I haven't tried them on in the store, so I wouldn't be able to tell you about the comfort level. It is very important and not as easy as you think to find designer sneakers that are comfortable. I personally searched the highs and lows of the internet and the stores to find my comfortable pair of designer sneakers, which is a pair of Dior Star sneakers, and I love them, and so that's why I wouldn't necessarily get the Celine ones, just because I have something that looks very similar. so I don't really think that I need a second pair of summer sneakers. But if you don't have a pair of summer sneakers yet, these are gorgeous, and I feel like they're fairly affordable. The price really seems for nowadays, for what it's worth, for the fact that it is a designer brand, a good one, pretty much a good investment. Next, and already last on this list, we have a pair of shoes from Christian Louboutin. These are called the Christian Louboutin Mama Flirt Slingbacks in color Leche, and they retail for $845 plus tax. So fairly reasonable for the fact that they're slingbacks. This seems like a very decent price, especially for Christian Louboutin, for a pair of the red bottoms. What I like about them is that they're very different from anything else that I've seen before. I mean, obviously they're from that brand, so they have the red bottoms, but that's not necessarily the appeal. It's very interesting how the front looks. It's not something that I've actually ever seen before, especially paired with the slingback. I've seen this kind of front of the shoe before for simple plain ballet flats, but never really for slingbacks. Slingbacks, what I've seen is usually the same model as the Chanel slingbacks. So this is something that's very, very different. I like the color. I think that the color is neutral, nude. It's kind of like a nude, neutral pink, which is nice because it means that you could wear this potentially, you know, in other seasons than the summertime as well. You could potentially wear this for spring, especially on like a nice day out. The color isn't super summery. It's kind of like a nice little undertone of coolness with the pink, so it looks nice. It's something that you could wear for different occasions as well. It's very elegant compared to the other shoes that I've introduced you to in the video. I feel like it's something that could be worn at work even, especially on like a casual Friday or something, you know, like a happy hour or something like that. Very easy to transition from day to night as well. If you have, you know, an outing after a day of errands, that could be something that you could wear. I, once again, haven't tried them on in the store, so I can't really speak for the comfort level. That'd be something to check, especially with the front that looks like that. But other than that, I feel like they look super duper cute. And if you want to look different, if you want to have something special, that really is the way to go. So that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that this video was beneficial and informational for you in case you were looking at acquiring a new pair of shoes for summer 2025. Those would be my picks and my predictions of what would look nice for this summer, what will be trendy, what will also somewhat be a good investment. Once again, if you are interested in ordering the Dior ballet flats or really anything else from the Fake Factory, I will be sure to leave all of the relevant information in the description box of the video down below for you, along with the coupon code. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one.